Today we're testing out 3 keto-friendly mug cake recipes. And by the way, this video is sponsored by Thrive Market, but more about them later. Sarah and I have never made mug cakes before. We just have not made them. I don't know why. It took us about 3 years to try chaffles for the first time, and look at what that's turned into. It's like our new favorite thing. So maybe these will become our new favorite thing too. Mug cakes are great because it's a single serving. That leads to you being able to whip one up depending on what you have in the fridge and having one serving instead of having a giant cake that you now have to eat or throw away. Or if you're the only person doing keto in your household, then it could be very helpful to have some of these recipes on hand. If you're new here, Sarah and I have lost 160 pounds following a technically keto diet. And way back when, I used to enjoy a giant cake to myself. So having a single serving mug cake is really going to be helpful for portion control. So I was scrolling through Pinterest and I came across this recipe. It's for a cinnamon roll mug cake. Sarah and I actually tried a really awesome cinnamon roll recipe a couple weeks ago by Victoria's Keto Kitchen. And so this one seems really simple. It's by delightfullylowcarb.com. We're going to be leaving a link to all of these in the description below. To get to the description, just click more ... underneath the video and it will expand so you can find all of our links to everything about us. For this recipe, you're going to be needing baking powder, melted butter, 1 egg, vanilla extract, granulated sweetener of your choice. We're going to be using allulose for this recipe, cinnamon, and almond flour. This is Thrive Market almond flour, and they happen to be the sponsor of today's video. Thrive Market is an online, membership-based grocery store on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. We know that so many of you have trouble finding keto products in your area. With Thrive Market, you can filter through hundreds of keto products and have them shipped directly to your door. And we know that buying keto products can get very expensive, but with Thrive Market, you can save up to 30% on your grocery bill. Whether you're gluten-free, vegan, or keto, you can shop over 90 diets and values. They have a monthly membership option for $9.95 a month, and a yearly membership for only $59.95. That's only $5 a month, saving you about half. Sarah and I like buying our keto-friendly staples like almond flour and allulose. We also like buying things like shelf-stable, already cooked cauliflower rice and broccoli rice. And every time we order, we like to pick a couple of fun things like this keto-friendly Catalina Crunch cereal. And then of course, Sarah had to add in this keto-friendly biscuit mix. So if you guys are ready to join Thrive Market, you can use our link in the description or go to thrivemarket.com/ketotwins to get 30% off your first order and a free gift of up to $60. Thanks so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the mug cakes. In a small bowl, I put the almond flour, the baking powder, and I mixed that together. And then I added in the butter, the vanilla, and the egg, and I whisked that all together with a fork. And I sprayed a coffee mug with avocado oil spray. We kind of put the batter into the mug. It doesn't seem like much.
Expands a little bit.
I hope that baking powder really kicks in. So the next step is going to be to mix together your cinnamon with the allulose, and we're going to pour that on top, and then we're gonna swirl it in with a fork.
Swirl it? I would like a nice design.
Like that? I don't know.
I don't know. I think a little bit more than that. A lot of it's still on the top.
I don't want to mix it though. Like that.
Okay.
So you're going to be needing a glaze for your cinnamon roll mug cake. It's just cream cheese, powdered allulose, and melted butter. So I have our glaze ready to go. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 60 seconds. We're also going to be putting our glaze in the microwave for 10 seconds, and then we're going to take it out of the microwave. We're going to plate it up on a plate. We're going to top it with our glaze. We might add a little something extra on there. I don't know, some whipped cream or something, maybe not. And then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to try it. So this is the low carb cinnamon roll mug cake by delightfullylowcarb.com.
Smells cinnamony.
The stats for this are 353 calories, surprising. Carbohydrates 8, protein 11, fiber 4. 8 total carbs, 4 net carbs. Fluffy. You can see like the texture on the inside looks light and fluffy. Perfect for one. Alrighty, a little bit of the glaze. Wow, that tastes like a legit cake. Very light and fluffy, airy. It's kind of shocking how fast these things cook, considering how long it took us to make Victoria's rolls for hours. I do think that we probably should have added a little bit more sweetener. I think the sweetness in this dish is supposed to come from the glaze on the top. There is a little bit of sweetener within the cake itself, but we did use allulose. Maybe we should have just pumped up the allulose by a little bit more.
Double?
Just to double it, just to get that flavor in there, because allulose, is not as sweet as normal sugar.
Right.
So I think that it tastes really good. Maybe a touch sweeter. So our next keto-friendly mug cake recipe comes from Joe Duff. When Emily and I were 16 years old, we got our first job in a hospital, in an office, and we would go early so that we could go to the cafeteria, enjoy a lemon poppy seed muffin and a cup of coffee before getting to work. I used to eat one of these all the time. And
we enjoyed hospital food.
We did. had a good cafeteria, actually. I know that a lot of cafeterias suck, but we did some damage every lunch and every breakfast. So I decided to go with this keto lemon poppy seed mug cake because I haven't had a poppy seed muffin in years. So the creator of this recipe is Joe Duff, the diet chef. He does a ton of different recipes. We've referenced him before. We're going to leave a link to this recipe with all the specific measurements in the description below. Right? Mm-hmm. What are you doing? This is why Emily talks majority of the time, because she's not responsible in filming.
I like to make it artful.
Yeah, art.
Getting different angles.
Put all my wet ingredients into the bowl, except for the egg. I forgot about that, and we added that later. I mixed it to combine it, and then I went in with all of my dry ingredients, and then we added the egg afterward because I don't know how to follow directions. And then we sprayed some avocado oil into a mug and spread it about, put our batter in there, and here it is, looking lovely. Doesn't smell like anything, unfortunately. So we're gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna check on it to make sure that it's not burning. If it still needs time to cook, we're gonna cook it for an additional 30 seconds and check on it again, cook it for another additional 15 seconds if it needs it. So pretty much you're gonna keep an eye on this and cook it in intervals of 30 seconds at a time. We're going to let it cool, and then we're gonna place it on a plate. And he did also have the steps to make an optional glaze that we're gonna make on the side while we're cooking our mug cake, and then we're going to plate it up and then we're gonna try it.
Should we add an edible flower for garnish?
Sure. This one?
Yeah. One that has the edible flower?
Yeah, because it's lemon poppy seed. Those are pansies though. So I really like the addition of the flowers. These are actually edible flowers. I thought that they would look really cute on here because, you know, poppies are from flowers. Sarah just discovered that today.
I didn't discover it. I made the correlation today.
These are, however, pansies. They're not poppies. This is the one by Joe Duff. It is the lemon poppy seed mug cake. It is very pleasant looking. I like it. It has 454 calories. I don't know why I'm surprised. I am though. 454 calories, 10 total carbs, 5 fiber. So it has 5 net carbs per cake. Beautiful.
You don't want to eat it? We should eat the flowers.
Well, okay, fine. I mean, I've never eaten a flower before. Okay. But I don't think I think you're supposed to just eat the leaves.
The petals?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Thoughts?
It doesn't really taste like anything. I don't know. I always want to be one of those people that like make scones and presses flowers into them.
Oh,
that's not me.
A good idea.
Yeah. It looks good.
I'm hoping this will bring us back to the sweet age of 16.
Without the job part.
Yeah.
We didn't
enjoy it that much. Not really smelling the lemon at all, still.
Slightly.
Slight. Subtlety there.
I'm tasting the poppy seed more than the lemon. I wonder if adding like some lemon zest might be the way to do this so that you're not like adding a lot more moisture in, but you're adding like a little bit of lemon zest. You gotta punch up that lemon flavor. Because I'm a big fan of lemon. Like I like lemon curd. I don't know if a tablespoon can achieve like that kind of punch that I'm looking for.
Lemon zest, that's a good idea.
It's good though. I'm really getting that poppy seed flavor. Optional glaze, I would say go for it. The cake itself is not like really sweet, so you're adding that sweetness with the glaze.
Maybe I would just add a little bit more lemon zest, maybe more lemon juice, but this is really delicious. Super good. Finished it. It's awesome.
So the last keto-friendly mug cake that we're going to try is one of my favorite flavor combinations. It's a blueberry mug cake by kirbyscravings.com. For this recipe, you're going to be needing melted unsalted butter, heavy cream, vanilla, a large egg, coconut flour, erythritol sweetener. We're using allulose for this recipe because that's what we have, so we've adjusted it to add a tiny bit more because allulose is only 70% as sweet as normal sugar. We're using baking powder and 6 to 8 fresh blueberries. We don't have fresh blueberries, we just have frozen. So we've taken about 6 or 8 of them out and left them out on the counter, and now they're defrosted and ready to go. So a cool thing about this recipe is that it does use coconut flour, which we don't use very often on our channel, but I do think that it works well in desserts, so I'm excited to try it. We're going to mix all of these into a separate bowl. We are going to grease the inside of our mug. We're going to fill our greased mug with this cake batter. Then we're going to drop our blueberries into the top of the mug so that they are kind of sitting on the top at the beginning of the baking process. The website did say to use an oversized mug, but this is Sarah's mug from Target. We're going to put this in there for 1 minute and 40 seconds, and then we're going to try to get it out of here. We're going to put it on a plate. We're going to plate it up, and we're going to try it. So this is the keto blueberry mug cake by Kirby's Cravings. It has 361 calories, 11 carbs, 5 fiber, 6 net carbs.
So very similar. Right. All of these cakes that we've tried so far today have around 5 net carbs per serving. Slightly lower on the calories though. Wonder why. There's no glaze.
Right.
That's probably what it is.
Okay. Oh,
Very yellow.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a boxed cake mix. Where did that come from, the yellow part?
I don't know. An egg.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. After eating 2 things with almond flour, the texture that the coconut gives is very different. Nutty texture that the almonds give, but this gives more of like a flour, like, to me at least, like bouncy type of flavor to it.
Yeah. To me, it's like fluffy in comparison to the almond flour.
This would be a good muffin.
Do you taste the coconut flour in it?
Slightly. I'm looking for it. I like coconut flour though. I don't know why I don't use it more.
In sweet applications, I think it's better than savory. Coconut flour to me is off-putting when it's in like savory applications for some reason. I like this one. I like them all today.
I think the poppy seed one is for me.
Really?
Yeah, I missed that flavor. Haven't had it in so long. So having that reminded me why I like it so much. This one was really good too.
I like them all, but there's just something about that lemon poppy seed. I wish there was a touch more lemon in it, but that's easily, we can easily add that next time. It's my favorite of today. I would make all of these again, by the way, like depending on what you're like looking for that day with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
They're all great.
So these were super delicious. I'm really glad that we decided to try mug cakes for the first time today.
We were wrong. We were wrong for delaying it for so long. I don't know why it took us this long.
We're stubborn sometimes, if you didn't know. So if you guys have any favorite mug cakes that we should try, please leave us a comment. We would love to test them out. Even savory ones.
Right.
Why not?
And don't forget to sign up for Thrive Market using our link, and you're going to get 30% off your first order and a free gift.
So we just had breakfast here, but if you guys want to see our favorite lunch turned keto from Panera, you can click on the video on the screen and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.